Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Ironworks of Misery. Now I want to let you guys know that I am in a 4-man pre-mate. It's going to be a little bit of a fun round. I'm not on comms with my teammates. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the center of the board. I'm going to try and find a generator in the middle to work on. 2 people on the generator on the right. I know I'll have one on my left. I can see a doctor standing over there. Looks like he's not AFK. Here he comes. He sees me. I see him. I'm running towards the teammate on my right. We can hear the generator being worked on. I'm gonna just wait for him at the shack. He'll probably go up the hill. I'm surprised I wasn't out of range of that. Oh, he was actually a lot closer than I thought he was after his static blast. Alright, let's continue to work on this teammate's generator. Now, we know the killer doesn't have ruin. I know there's 2 people in that gen. 2 people on a gen get it done in 47.5 seconds. They'll get it done in about 35.5, based on the fact they were already on it at the start of the game and the time that I've gone through the map with the doctor. So that generator will be done in half a minute. I'll continue to work on this. I'm hoping that they instantly split. One comes through the map, one goes through the other way. Alright, so we're looking at a calm out on Doctor. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go round. I have to be very careful because he can shock and cut me off here. I'm gonna take him away to something better, hopefully. Like this. Oh, it's not better, but it's something. I'm gonna do the exact same play here. He wants to take a hit, but I'm actually okay. Alright, that reset Bloodlust. I'm gonna go all the way around this, and I'm gonna play to the window to my right if I can. I think he's playing that pallet. This is okay. This doctor's shocking a lot. Remember, every time he shocks, he resets his own Bloodlust. Static Blast. Madness 3. That's okay. That was bad movement by me. I wouldn't have made it, so I had to play to it. I'm in a very bad spot for the fact that I'm under the effect. He thought I'd go through the window. He thought incorrect. I'm playing towards precision, like the pallet. Let's take him around here, back to this pallet. I probably will give him this pallet now, actually. Gonna give it nice and early. Looks like he's looking for a lust around it with the shocking. He's really out of position at the moment. I'm gonna play spacing, play to the window of the shack. Miles off with it. He was a little late with his lunge. I cannot play that again. I made him think I would, and now we're gonna play towards this pallet. Remember, every time he shocks, he resets his Bloodlust. That was a really good bait. But unfortunately, he is wasting an overwhelming, no pun intended, amount of time with me. And I've only used 1 pallet, and I've preserved the God pallet. Now he's decided to break it. I'm going to go all the way around, and what does he do? He's letting go of Chase. Think of how much time he used here for 1 pallet. My disco balls came down. Think of how much time he wasted for 1 pallet right now with me and Chase, with all my other teammates. He's probably going to be losing another generator real soon. Now, what did I learn? I learned that this guy has calm add-ons based on the fact when he used his static blast, his heartbeat decreased, and he wasn't in Chase. So I think he has calm add-ons, and I think he has Monitor and Abuse. I have to be careful he doesn't come around this corner any second now. Let's proceed to work on this generator. It looks like he also has overcharge too. Another generator done. That's 4 generators completed. That generator in the corner, the light is flashing at the top, so the generator is not completed. My teammate is in trouble here unless they make a really good dead hard for the window, which is exactly what happened because the doctor lunged early. If the doctor was more patient, he probably could have got the hit off on that. Did my teammate make it to the pallet on the left? I cannot tell because there is a water tower in the way. We know the doctor is here, and we know I'm going to run the second he comes over. He kept looping that. It was a good play for him, but he needed to give him a pallet, or he would have just stopped shocking and went for a Bloodlust play. A lot of people forget whenever a doctor shocks, he resets his Bloodlust. Over-shocking slows down your movement speed as a doctor, so you do not want to over-shock. There's Adrenaline. Both doors accounted for. Static Blast. Only tier 2. That's okay. Gonna go up the hill, get some information. He's chasing the 1 person who's injured. He's near that door, my other teammate. So I'm gonna go for a door over here. Pretty sure there was a door on this side of the board. I just don't exactly remember where. It's over here. Running through the center. If he runs to me, I'll take a hit if it's required. Otherwise, I'll power the door. Looks like the Doctor lost him, or the Doctor didn't want to play this loop and went back to the other door. His best choice right now, rather than waiting beside me, would be waiting on top of that hill. That way he could respond with the pallet if he needs to. Or he could just play to the top of the hill. But the Doctor's constantly shocking at the other end of the board. It's coming in now. You can hear that heartbeat getting louder. Looks like he might have actually given up and he started to shock for some Static Blast blood points or some shock therapy blood points before the end of the trial. Anyways, that's going to be an educational informative game about how to loop the Doctor. So you'll notice the way I play against the Doctor is the same way I play against a Clown and a Freddy Krueger. The trick is to entwine multiple jungle gyms together, and while you're running a loop in one area, look over your shoulder and make sure you're not just looking at the killer, but you're looking at the next jungle gym that you're going to go towards. For example, if I was running a loop on this, I'd be looking at that, for example, where I'm going to be going next. Yet again, I'm looking ahead rather than behind. And look at the Doctor, he's mispositioned himself. I can play window if I need to. That was a bad movement by me, though. He's too early on the shock. It's a 2.5 second animation seal. I'm not going to play window, I'll play doorway. I'm a sidestep here to the pallet, see how he responds. He's missed all of his shocks, and yet again, entwine multiple jungle gyms together. Just like I was talking about, over to this one, and I keep going. I avoid all forms of damage from the killer. I lose the killer. I entwined multiple different jungle gyms together against him. I didn't get hit with Static Blast once, based on the fact that we could use line of sight as our strongest weapon. And that is a prime example of how you really beat the Doctor. Same goes for a Pyramid Head. I know a lot of people struggle against the Pyramid Head. You should treat it the same way when you are playing Survivor. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this educational, informative Rank 1 Survivor gamer at YouTube, I want to remind you guys I wasn't a 4-man pre-made. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and Survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. You guys want to tune into the live stream. Once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one.